Okay, today's lesson we're going to solve simultaneous equations, and both equations will be linear. That just means there isn't an x squared or something like xy. Solve the simultaneous equations. Okay, I'm going to label this equation 1 and label equation 2. Actually, all that I'm going to do for this one is to multiply the first one by 3. So that gives us 9x minus 3y, and 3 times 23, 3 20 60, so 69 for that. Keep equation 2 the same. Okay, and we're going to, we want to eliminate the 3y, the negative 3y, add 3y, so we're going to add here. And 9x plus 2x is 11x. 69 plus 8 is 77, and that's a nice easy one. So x is equal to 7. Going to use equation 1 to find the value of y. So 3 times 7 minus y is equal to 23. So that's 21 minus 3 is equal to 23. Now you're subtracting y and getting a bigger number, so the only way that could be true is if y is negative, and it is y is equal to negative 2. So x is equal to 7, y is equal to negative 2. Going to check that in equation 2. So x is 7 and y is negative 2. That's 14, add negative 6, which is the same as subtracting, and that gives us 8, which is correct. Okay, find the coordinates where the straight line below cross. So when you're solving simultaneous equations, if you were to draw the two lines, if they intersect, the place where they intersect is the values of x and y that you get. Okay, you can label this equation 1, this equation 2. I'm going to rewrite equation 1 equal to 3 there. I'm going to rewrite that as 3x plus 3. So I've just written it so it says y equals. Okay, now we're going to take equation 2. Now equation 2 is x minus 2y is equal to 4. Going to replace this y here with this y here, which is equivalent to this. So x minus 2. Now 2y means 2 times y. That y there is the same as that y there, which is the same as 3x plus 3, and that equals 4. So there's a slightly different technique here. Here we're substituting in the value of y in terms of x. So this equation here now only has x's in. So you see here it had x and y, so we couldn't solve. This just has x's, so we can solve. A little bit tricky though. Going to distribute the bracket, expand the bracket. So it's negative 2 times 3x, which is negative 6x. But this next multiplication is negative 2 times 3, which is negative 6. And that equals 4. X minus 6x is minus 5x. Minus 6 is equal to 4. Add 6 to both sides, which gives us 10. Divide by negative 5 gives x is equal to negative 2. Going to put that value of x is negative 2 into this equation here. So y minus 3 times negative 2 is equal to 3. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. So y plus 6 is 3. Subtract 6 from both sides gives y is equal to negative 3. So I'm just going to check to see if that's correct in this equation here. So it's x minus 2y is equal to 4. So I think x is negative 2 minus 2 times negative 3. Does that equal 4? So that's negative 2, add 6, and it does equal 4. So I'm correct. This is the value of x, and this is the value of y, and that is a coordinate pair. And if you were to draw them, they would meet at the point negative 2, negative 3. I actually have missed out here. Each of the questions has been saying do not use trial and improvement. That just means don't guess the answer and show your working, so your algebraic working. Okay, this is another substitution question. So equation 1 is 2y is equal to x plus 10. We can't solve this because it has x and y's in. But we're told in the second equation that y equals 2x minus 7. So this y here, going to replace with 2x minus 7. This equation now only has x's in, so we can solve. Expanding the brackets, 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 7 is negative 14, x plus 10. Going to add 14 to both sides. Going to subtract x from both sides. Divide by 3 and x is equal to 8. Going to use equation 2 to find the value of y. So y is equal to 2x minus 7. X is 8. That's 16. Take away 7, so y is equal to 9. I'm going to check that in equation 1. So 2 times 9, is that equivalent to 8 plus 10? They're both equal to 18, so it is. Very similar question to the previous one, though got to be very careful with this one. So equation 1 is 4x minus y is equal to 17, but we're told that y is equal to x minus 2. So we can substitute the y is equal to x minus 2 into here. So 4x minus, now we must put brackets there. So that y is that y there, and it's equivalent to x minus 2. So we just swap them over. Okay, now tricky here, we're going to have to remove this bracket. Now what you really should imagine that this is negative 1 in front. So 4x, negative 1 times x is negative x, and then negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2, is equal to 17. Very tricky, that step there. You might want to spend some time thinking about that. 3x plus 2 is equal to 17. 3x is equal to 15, and x is equal to 5. Going to use this one. X is equal to 5. So y is equal to 3. Going to check that in this equation here. So 4 times 5 minus 3, does that equal 17? Yes, it does.